Hey there, Simon here, and welcome to the BrokenShield server. And today is another bad day. It's starting already. Like in the past week, it's just been miserable for me. Between the server being screwed up and going down and broken all the time, PC shit, and a lot of bullshit been going on in my I don't want to say it, but in my effing life, it's been effing this fucking effing bad effing day. Again. Alright, first thing for the bad day today, I just recorded a 20-some minute video updating what I've been working on and updating what's been going on with the server in my life. And, of course, my sound wasn't working. And then on top of that, my voice didn't come through. Oh, my effing sakes. Alright, so sorry about that. Let's get on with this. Alright, so start off the week, the server went down a couple days, 3-4 days ago, and well, you guys all know my bullshit about waiting for my power supply and trying to get my graphic card, all that stuff. Well, I got my graphic card in. Yay, that was one good thing, and my adapter showed up not yesterday, day before. So 2 days ago, my adapter showed up. I finally got it installed, put it all in, got it going, and my FPS was no better than it was before. I bought a badass graphic card, now it's no better than what it was before. I was like, what is going on? So on top of all that, the server went down in the process of them days, or yesterday, the day before, it went down and we lost all of our stats and money balance and a bunch of other stuff, which we'll be getting fixed. We'll be doing that this weekend. So if you watch my videos and not been on the server, I would recommend you coming on the server, putting all your stuff in the chest, empty your e-chest just in case. The stuff from when we first put one on 1.10, Nick made it back up, and we will be backing it up. The player stats, not the map, not anything else. Don't worry, none of your builds or anything you've done recently will be gone. Just your inventory, your money, your balance, your money balance, and maybe your e-chest. I'm not 100% sure about your e-chest. And your player stats will be back to one when we first put 1.10 on. I'm sorry, that's what we have to do to get it back, or we're just stuck with nothing. I'd rather have it back to 1.10 when we first went to 1.10 than having $500. I think back then I had 20-some thousand. So 20-some thousand is better than 500 if you get my drift. All right, so let's get on with that. So that was done. We lost everything, and then we got it fixed, and Nick got it back up, and we got everything back and working. Vote keys are broken, blah 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 blah. Well, and then my graphic card was not performing like I thought it should, so I decided I was going to I can't even talk because I'm so discouraged. And I already done this once. I decided I was going to I can't even speak. I decided I was going to make my computer back to its default settings. So I lose everything. I lost all my files, blah, 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 everything. I had to reinstall everything. Okay, so when I got back to redoing that, I forgot about Windows 10 has to be reserved. So when it comes to then, I was like, oh my god, I don't have Windows 10. That means I play with a controller. My Microsoft controller, my Microsoft wireless adapter, and my Microsoft chat pad will not work unless it is Windows 10. So I was screwed to come on and play Minecraft in general. So I'm like, oh my god, now I don't have Windows 10. So I spent an hour on the internet trying to find how to get Windows 10. Of course, you got to reserve it. Then you got to wait for them to give you after you reserve it. It could be like a week, it could be 2 days, it could be a month before you get it going. So I'm like, okay, this is bullshit. I've already had Windows 10 for a year. I want it back. So I went on the Microsoft chat thing and talked to a representative, and they helped me out. And she took control of my computer. 4 hours later, I finally had Windows 10 downloading. So I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning while Windows 10 was downloading. Get up in the morning, and the server was broke again. Like, literally, this just gets annoying. So I messaged the house owners, kind of freaked out on them. Probably said some rude things I shouldn't have said. I'm just getting tired of this shit. I'm tired of the server going down, tired of being broken with no warning. You know, if you're going to take the server down for maintenance for a day, at least message me and say, hey, the server's going down for a day. Let your players know that, this day, the server will not be up. So I can put it on the website. It's just pretty simple and considerate just to do. All right, sorry for all the ranting. But on top of all that, we're back. And my video also messed up today. And last night, I let my son stay at his girlfriend's. Well, he said that's where he was staying. But then next thing you know, I get a message at 2 in the morning. He said, can you come get me? Some 18-year-old is punching these two girls and chasing them, and then he chased me. I don't know where they are. Can you come get me? I need help. So I had to go chase this 18-year-old down the street, trying to get a hold of him. I'm just going to lay it right into him. He's of age now to get beat up by an adult. So he's actually technically an adult. So if he's beating up girls, he needs a beating. I was going to literally beat his face in the ground. I'm lucky my back is broken because I would have caught him. I was trying to run my hardest, but my back just hurt so much when I was running, and it just would not let me do my full tilt run. I needed to run to catch this little bastard. But, and on top of that, I didn't catch him. He ran, hid in the woods, or wherever he went. I don't know where he went. So I'm going to get him. He is not threatening my. He also a week before he punched my girlfriend's or my son's girlfriend in the face in front of her mother and his father, and they did nothing about it. So this is bullshit. This needs to end. This guy cannot keep abusing women. I will put an end to him. I will smash his face in the ground. I will. I'm sorry. I do not appreciate guys hitting women. It is not the right thing to do. It's wrong. It is rude. And I mean, she's 14. He's 18. He is beating up a 14-year-old girl. Actually, he beat up two 14-year-old girls last night. I am going to get him. I might go get him tonight. We will find out. But anyways, after all that ranting, that was my excitement of 2 in the morning last night. Went around chasing kids and picking my kid up and getting the bike. And we got pulled over by the cops because we had there's 3 of them, and I put them in the back seat, and then I had the bicycle and 2 longboards. So the bike wouldn't fit all the way in without closing my back hatch of my Jeep, so I had to leave the back or the front tire hanging out of the Jeep. Well, the cops pulled us over on top of all this, and it's like, well, did you steal that bike? It's like, no, it's my son's bike. Well, actually my bike, but anyways, my son had the bike. We picked these kids up in Greenwood, or at the town, and we're taking them home. He's like, okay, and he let us go. He let us go anyway. So that was it. So today I'm going to be updating the castle that I've been working on before all this bullshit went down with the server and stuff. I haven't been doing much because it's just been really crappy. So I've been wanting to walk everywhere as I go now because I think it's a better video. You guys get to see first person view of what it should be done in survival. I'm really thinking about disabling my fly. I'm thinking I'm just going to get rid of fly. I don't think we need it anymore. Which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. Last video I just did 10 minutes ago, I went the other way. So I'm going to go this way to change it up a little bit because, this is a little boat bomb, or not bomb, bombing, not bombing. Bugman is Bill, but he don't play on the server anymore. He's too whipped on Ark. He's in love with Ark, so he don't come around anymore. And yeah, so this is the Coliseum in there. It looks nice and pretty. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna head over and take a little jaunt around and head to the Skyrim castle that I've been working on. I am not starting any more new projects. Well, I guess I lie. I upgraded my castle farm a little bit better. Did a little bit better than it was before, but I've been pretty much just putting all my time in this Skyrim castle. I want to get 100% done inside the walls, so when someone walks in, it's all finished. So that is my goal, is to get the castle done. And then when I just said, I've been waving my hands a lot just the past couple freaking times I'm talking. You can't see my hands wave. I'm pointing and directing. You weirdo, Sandman. Oh yes, I'm a weirdo. All right, so a nice, beautiful build right there, built by FedEx. Oh yes. It is actually the Spleef Arena, which you can come in and play. It is very fun. You can get other bunch of people up. We have the church that I built. And I think I did some decorations. I don't think it's 100% done, but I'm going to get all this land in here. This is my goal, to fill this land up all the way over and get this done, main city. Then I'm going to my castle area. Once this area is done, this area right here is done, and main city over there where we started is fully done, decorated, and detailed. I'm never coming back to main city. I'm going to my castle area, and I'm also going to start a new town. If Ballman doesn't start it by then, I will be making a medieval or modern city with actual streets and cars and all that stuff. Just got to find that sweet spot. I want it near an ocean because I really want to get into building aircraft carriers and the Titanic maybe, or big old cruise ships and stuff out in the oceans. I want to find a really big ocean right beside a nice big leveled land with some scenery around it. So that's my goal after main city is done. All right, so main city, castle, modern city. That's my plan in the next 10 years. Yeah, I got some goal for 10 years. Minecraft, yay. All right, so as we get in here, I got shaders on, and I'm running at 100 and, well, it was 150, but anywhere's my 100 and 150 with shaders on. It's a light, as you can see, it's right up there at the top. It's Chaotic 13 V5 light. It is a really good shader if you want a shader that gives you decent FPS, but it doesn't have shadows. That's the poopiest thing. It don't shadow your character or shadow the trees that much. It does a little, but I think that's just natural shadows actually. It don't shadow. That's the only default in this. It gives you the waving grass, the nice beautiful waving water, the lighting from the sun, the glare and all that stuff. It just don't have shadows. I'm trying to get another shader working that has shadows, but I can't get it to work, and it's supposed to be really good with FPS. I like the FPS. The good FPS is good. So now let's hurry up and get into this video because I thought I did sun, not day. I'm going to make it day because it's better lighting and all that stuff, and for recording wise. So I've already done all this video and already recorded all this one, so bear with me if I'm not as good as I was before, because, you know, the first time's always the best because you're always right into it when you do the first time. The second time's like, I got to do this again. Like, I just did this once. I already showed all this shit off effing once. Like, what the F, Sandman? And don't forget to smack that like button because, you know, you give me that 10 likes, I'll make a video the next day. I get 10 videos. As soon as I hit 10 likes on a video, if I'm not extremely busy, I'm putting a video the next day. So 10 likes, new video. 10 likes, new video. If I don't hit 10 likes, and then it's whenever I get something really good built or done. So if you want me to start building stuff and showing you on video, make sure them videos get 10 likes. So the more I build, the more videos I pump, the less I'll have built, so you'll actually see me build stuff. Does that make any sense? Kind of makes sense to me. Alright, so let's go inside. You guys already seen all the outside and all that stuff before. If you haven't, I'll make sure you that at the end. We'll see. I just don't know. So inside you got the little tables here, and I put some library books here, and we have the armor stands with the iron on for decorations, bookshelves over there, and a little, I don't know what you call these, table or shelf or whatever, decoration pieces with flowers on them, little seating there, and vice versa, put some shrubs for greenery there, same vices on each side. Come up here, you got armor stands, look like they're protecting the throne room for decorations. Maybe I should put one right there. No, it's too much. Put some bookshelves, a little seating wrapped around the bookshelf, a seat here, bookshelves there. The throne, Ballman did the lights with the beacons, which are rich because he's rich and he likes doing beacons. I did these rooms to finish off, put some shelving up here. Still got to put armor on the stands in here. It's the same on the other side. Still, you know, I got to put armor on the stands, shelving, and just a decoration piece with cathedral ceilings and some fencing to kind of add detail to the wall on the inside. Same as up there, down and around. Put that balcony in. That is new. We will get up to show you that maybe later. All right, you come in here. When you first walk, next room you walk through is the hallway. Going in is the lady rooms on the left and the men's room on the right, or gentlemen's, ladies, girls, boys, whatever you want to call it. We'll go in the girls' room first, and it's just some shelving, some different shelving I've never done before. I don't know, just it looks bulky, but it's different. I was trying some things with some stairs, and then it's just got, you know, your storage chest room where you put your towels and your face cloths and your soap and toilet paper, you know, if you want to store that away so nobody sees it. And then over here you have the mirror and your sinks and just some countertops there. And then you have your toilet here where you can take a leak, piss, or leak, shit, dump, you know, or puke in it if you get too drunk, whatever you need to do. Some shelving up there in your bathtub. I really like putting showers in too, but these baths, they end up really small, so they didn't end up getting a shower. I like my stand-up shower. Even though I don't have a stand-up shower, I still like my stand-up shower. I don't bath. I'm not a bather. I'm a shower. Right over here, the men's room is exactly the same with blue carpet instead of pink. This one actually have kind of like towels as they're flags, but I made them kind of look like there were towels hanging there. And I know there's other ways you could probably do it. And then the shitter. I actually got to move the shitter over one because I think I liked it better than that one that I showed you that one. I still got to change these into quartz at the bottom so the tub actually looks white all the way around. Shelving, some flowers, and shelving up there, and some books in here just in case you want to grab a book and relax in your bathtub, or while you're sitting on the shitter, you know. It's really hard to actually do shitters. With not being bulky, you need a lot of room to do a better looking bulky shitter. You know, the shit. Where you do the shit. Alright, so in here we just added some counters with flower pots and paintings. And then lighting's on the post, of course. You need a little bit of lighting in here. I actually want a light in my hand while I'm doing this, and then it'll make it brighter for the recording and be able to see better. And here is the modernist part of this build. Okay, yes, this is a Skyrim castle and it's medieval theme, blah 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 blah. Here I go waving my hand again. Why am I waving my hand? Should be moving my character? No, because that makes you dizzy. I'm trying to make it so I don't move my character so fast, 'Cause that is my problem. I'm constantly looking around when I'm talking and doing this. So I need to I'm trying to improve my videos, editing my sound, my voice, editing more editing, and trying to do more slow movement, even though I haven't been really paying attention to how well I've been slowly moving. But anyways, I'm sorry. I get sidetracked a lot too when I ramble, because I'm an idiot and I do not plan anything. My videos are never planned, ever. Never will be, because I can't. If I plan something, I can't do it. All right, so here's some coaches in here. You got your dining room table where you can everyone can kick their feet up and relax, or put your beers on it, or or if you smoke in your house, an ashtray and cigarettes, which is gross. Your three loaf seats, looking at your I don't know what size TV that would be. It's bigger than a 40-inch, probably a 60-inch size TV with your surround sound. You got your speaker up top where your voice comes out. Then you got your left and right front speakers and your left and right back speakers. Depending on what you're facing, is your left and right. So you have surround sound in the medieval castle with the TV. I know it don't fit, but it looks nice, I think. I think it does. And my nose has been running a lot since I've been making this video, so if you notice any little flickers in the video, is me cutting my snuffling out. I'm sorry for that. Alright, so you got a little computer thing here going on. You got your mouse, and I normally put a pressure plate there to look like a keyboard, but I haven't went and got a pressure plate yet. And you have your painting, and that is pretty nice. And which is your monitor screen supposed to be. And then a little seating here. Oh, I'm sitting. Why does this sitting work sometimes and sometimes it don't? How did I just place? Oh, oh, not stick. How did that? It's sat. Sometimes it does and sometimes it don't. I don't think that plugin is actually fully working with 1.10. I think it needs to be tweaked or fixed a bit. So now we get in the kitchen. This is rambling on. Like my video is going to be so freaking long again. You go in the kitchen. You got your big fireplace right here, where you can do all your open cooking if you want, plain boiled food. Then you got your furnace here if you just want normal heated oven food. You have your sinks. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be. I just put them in there as your drink trays, or where you fill your drinks up. And you got some shelving and some storage up there. You put your I can't even talk today. Plates and all that, and bowls and all that stuff, and then silverware or something in there, or whatever. And then you got some seating over here where you can enjoy, if you want to relax while you're waiting for food to cook, or you can come over here and just have a little snack while food is cooking. You have your refrigerators. I still need to fix that. Once again, I already showed this off because this video did not come out right. Like effing normal with me and my bad luck. Alright, so you got your refrigerators. I'm going to put dispensers underneath there so they spit out food. And some bookshelves and paintings and stuff like that. So I did all the armor stands too. This is all new, of course. All the armor stands and flowers all the way right down to the very end here, where we're at the main big dining room. I know we have tables down there where they can eat. Maybe that's the meeting area, and this is actually the eating area. You got some flower pots on there. You can actually just leave the flowers out, make them look like cups. And we have bottles of water or wine sitting there in their cooler. That's a refrigerator, a little cooler table or something. We can, you got to use your imaginary. These aren't really supposed to be seatings. It's just kind of a trim, just to kind of detail it up. I guess you could use it as a seating too. They're the same on both sides, as some arm stands, paintings, and banners. I want to get better detailed banners. It's just all I had in my decoration box over in my mansion. So I just brought them over and threw them out until I ran out. Haven't made anyone sense. This is the storage area for the castle for me, and I got all my storage in here, my wood that I've been cutting, stuff like that I brought from my mansion over to here, so I don't have to go from my mansion back and forth. I just have it here and decorate until I'm all done, and I'll go back to my original storage area. Alright, the stairs are the same on both sides. And this is the second floor is not finished. I will show you right quick. I did do some laying out. It's all laid out. I just got to do the carpet, add some more paintings. I'm just going to block this weird shaped room off. Maybe I'll make another little room as a little closet in there. This is going to be a small bedroom. or maybe even upstairs bathroom. Not really sure yet. And then these rooms are really big. They're really weird shaped. I'll probably close this off right here. Put two doors in there and make it like a closet. They can, for their food. Put a bed there somewhere, some computer stand, and some bookshelf in the corners and all that shit. It's a really awkward room. These rooms are bigger than this room, but I want to make this one the king's room because of the balcony. This one here, and I'm going to put a bathroom on one side, and then the closet on either side. I'll probably put the bed here, or here, or here, or there. One of the spots, and then I'll have like a sitting area, maybe a little TV, a computer room, and all that shit. And then you come out here, the king can get up in the morning and look out here. I wish it was looking outside, because, it's nice to be able to go sit on the balcony and look outdoors. I could probably put a little balcony there, but it wouldn't look right outdoors. So, yeah, that's this room, this floor. That's this floor. All right, so let's move on to the next floor. Like I say, I still got to do that one and finish it. So we go upstairs. Is the Grand Hall Library, the masterpiece, the room of my favorite room of the whole castle. This took the most work of all, most detailed, I think. It has a lot of books in it because it is a library. It has the little meeting table. You can come here and read or look at your maps, get ready for battle or whatever you need to do. Blah 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 blah. Of course, your library books. Your seating here. I still got to move them chest. It's actually supposed to look like that. Dink, dink. The other side's exactly the same. We will run over right quick. As you can see, just seating, your flowers, your shrubs, blah, 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 blah. And the bookshelf in the middle there. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right, up here are these two sides here. This side and that side are not done yet. That's why I have all this in here, because I've been sitting collecting leather, and I got sugar cane from in a chest, and I'm going to make a bunch of bookshelves. This is going to be bookshelf all the way across right to there, and then I'm just going to throw like a seat like right here, and maybe one in the corner there, or one or something like that. And the same on the other side. Then up here, it's just a little seating area on the balcony. And then I was going to do all this in ladders, but I realized there was another floor up here. So I managed to figure out how to kind of combine all the staircasing to each balcony and then still go up to the next floor, which turned out really, really good. All right, so this is going to be the armor room. Yes, the armor room. The guard room. Sorry. The guard room. I actually missed a room back down there. I gotta go get it, Sandman, you dumbass. So this is going to be a guard room. I'm going to put I'm not sure how it's going to be laid out for sure. It might be here and then go 1, 2, 3, and then a wall. 1, 2, 3, and a wall. We'll see how it all works out. Give me room, and then we're going to have a bed, an armor stand at the end of the bed, and then a crafting table and a chest stacked on top of each other. That crafting table and chest for their storage. Yes, for the clothing and stuff that they wear under their armor. Alright, so that's pretty much it for there. We do have I made the wizard room, or the maze or whatever in here. This is the guy that I'm going to have some seating in here. Probably put some seating there. And maybe a little table in the middle, like a table where you can do his potions and stuff in the middle here. So it's like the enchanting wizard room. And it's going to say I'm going to have a table in the middle. Like, I don't have enough, but I'll probably put table, like fencing across there, and then have it so you can have like a table where you can do all of his potions and shit. And I got to put more potion stands. There's going to be potion stand there, potion stand there, potion stand there, potion stand there. And however I do this table in the middle, there'll be a couple potion stands on that. And outside, Undead is currently going to be doing a statue there, and I'll probably put a tree there, or like a tree here and a tree there, equally in the same spot on each side, to add some greenery and maybe a couple tables. And I'll probably put maybe some cannings around the whole thing. But that's pretty much it, /day. Still got to do all around the outside things. Got to put the bridge across there. Same on this side. I'm not sure if I showed all this river work or not, but if I did, I put a river all the way around it, put a bridge across there, and I still have to put the fencing or the ladders in the towers and decorate the towers a little bit, light the catwalks up, and do the booths. Which the booth is, I'll probably put like a furnace, crafting table, chest, and then maybe a couple potion stands on top of them, and then like if it's a blacksmith one, I'll add like a anvil on each side there and there or something, and then all the backs, whatever it works out to be back, will be decorated anyway. Then I'll slam a villager in them, and they will be completed. Yay! I cannot wait to get this 100% done. I might work on it some more today. We will see how well it renders and edits and all that stuff, and hope you guys enjoyed this video of update of my Skyrim castle. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe and smack that like button because it helps my channel and is very much appreciated. And thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day, and peace out.